Good evening, everybody. Sorry about the delay. I thought I still had some more time. I'm getting the pieces parts ready. I had to find my bags. I found my bag. 5. That's our bag. 5. Oh, I need my dish. I forgot to get my dish out as well. Hold on. Let me test this. That's still piping hot. Saving Metroville. Love it. All right. Well, I put the big pieces in there and the small ones. There we go, dingbat. That's how you do it. And get all the pieces out this time. All right, there we go. Now we're ready to start. We're ready to start building. Except we need the what you call it. We need the what you call it, guy. This. The classic TV series manual. We were at step 78. So 79 should be the first one of book 5. I mean bag 5, sorry. Hope everyone's doing it right tonight. Arlene and I went out to Mexican because we were both tired and we were like, we need a treat. We went out to Mexican. So if I go woof a lot, I'm pretty full tummy. I pigged out, as it were, on my favorite, which is called Pollo. They call it Pollo Supremo at this restaurant. It's, yeah, Supremo, but it's chori pollo essentially. It's chorizo sausage with cheese dip over a chicken breast, I believe. All right. So the first step is just 2 pieces. This is one of them, and this is the other piece. There it is. Like this, and this goes this way. There you go. Now you can see a little bit more of everything, right? The build and everything. This goes on here. No, behind here, like this, like that. All right, so the next thing we're building is apparently a battery box. So let's scoot this over a little bit. Actually, let's see if we can switch this out over here. I need to downsize some of these old napkins that I don't need. That is literally a James Bond chord. Wah, 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 wah. Okay, we got this, and we got the black slab right here. We need 2 3s, 5 red flat plates. I almost said fleet plates. Flat plates. 5 of those. And then 2 4s. Here we go. The 2 4s go like this. The 3s go like this. And then these bad boys all go here. I'm trying to remember if I took my ibuprofen. I don't think I did. Two of these. Like this. Now you take these. You want 5 of these. 1, 2. Is it 5? 4. 4. That's not it. No, it's similar shape to that, but it's not that. There we go. Hopefully y'all can see what we're building here. Did it say stop streaming? I sometimes have to make sure I push the start streaming button in the first place. There's those. I love that little genteel paw, 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 paw. The new babysitter. Yeah, this is for, what's her name? I can't remember her name. The one that's like, I'm a little freaked out now. I can't remember her name. I also love how Mirage wound up being not that bad of a person. She was working for the bad guy, but she wasn't that bad of a person in the long run. What is that? Oh, it's a backpack, Robin. 2 backpacks. Okay, what are we looking for? Oh, these weird stud pieces. I thought they'd be down here, and they apparently aren't. Yeah, they're right here. There we go. I mean, oh, they go like this, locking it down like that. There we go. Okay. 4 clear. I'll put this phone over here. Put it up there. Good plan, Jay. Make sure this is cooler now. No, that's still piping hot. That thing is mega hot. Okay, so we have 2. Of these little snot. There it is. Boink. 2 of these. 1 gray. 1 black. And 4, it looks like clear. Here we go. 4. 4 clear. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now these all go in the front. Dun, dun, dun. That is not how that works, Jay. That's how that works, Jay. That is not how it works either. Nice commercial break. Maybe I don't want to, Martha Stewart. How about no, Martha? How about no? That's one of my favorite parts of this whole theme. That. Actually, no, it only does 2. So now this goes. Oh, but I missed the red and green dots. When did they come on here? I missed an entire step. A gray flat plate and a green and a red dot. I cannot believe I got rated by Small Blueberry when I was actually thinking about rating them. Oh no, a sticker! Whap, whap. We're looking for sticker number 2. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see how the width looks. Pretty accurate, guys. I got pretty close on that one. So now this. Oh, wait, I got it upside down. Poopy, 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 poopy. This goes on the other way around. Okay.
Why is it taking so long?
No, I did have it right. Wait, I have the rest of it wrong. Yeah, I have it the whole thing wrong.
Why does the internet suck?
Because you didn't answer its questions. 3. What is a square? Mew, welcome on in. How are you tonight? You can see we're back at the Batmobile. You've been here for a minute. My dumb butt just now looked up. How are you doing? Which reminds me, I meant to ask Arlene. Hey, Arlene, did you jump off of a cliff or rocks? What was it called officially? Huh? No. What was it?
Oh, both. Cliffs and rocks.
Oh, it was cliffs and rocks. Okay. Whoops, I just busted it out apparently. Because Mew could not believe you jumped off a cliff. I'm like, well, not a cliff per se, but what, that doesn't link up. It just sits there like that. I guess it just sits on top. Oh no, it does go like that. I had the whole thing upside down. Because then this locks on like this on this side, right? Yeah. With the red and green. Okay, now it's about right. Now that we haven't fully goofed it up, and that doesn't lock on, it just sits on here on the end. And it's you're not going to break it that. Okay, so now this is supposed to fit. I moved the stickers aside with disdain. It's supposed to fit here? Yeah, now it fits. There we go. I regret to report, folks, we have another. We have yet another sticker. This time for the mobile crime computer. Sarah's project. Oh, hello. Welcome on in. Is that the stream I think it is? First time chatter? I'm struggling down, laying down in bed. Oh, anything you want to talk about? If not, it's okay. I hope we can make your day a little bit better just by being here. If you're who I think you are, Sarah, I think you are. Okay, good. I wanted to be sure. Wanted to be sure I had the right one. I'm 95% sure. All right. So this is the little trick I learned about stickers. You put it on the end of a brick holder, and what I like to do is I like to measure to make sure. Oh, no, don't stick. Oh, no, don't stick. Oh, it's static ridden. So let's look and see. Little sliver, okay. And it really wants to play Spider-Man. Let's do ourselves a favor here. That's pretty accurately close. Whew! Another one of the stickers I got pretty close to correct. Now the mobile crime computer goes on here like this, and it says 710. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, look at us go. Mobile crime computer. I know it's blurry because the camera's out of focus. I'm sorry about that. So now the sign for the mobile crime computer goes right here. Does it fit in there? What do I feel like it's supposed to not? Oh, it does fit in there, but it can tip up like this. There we go. I just have very fat fingers, so it's hard for me to get that in there. Mobile crime computer. Forgive me for saying it let's go. Exactly. 710 follows. Oh, gosh. Now all the stickers are coming up. How many more have we got? 1, 2, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we got enough. Let's put it that way. We've got enough. Wanting. There's that. Now it's wanting sticker number 10. The nail spreader. So you peel it up, you catch on the corner, you do that. There we go. Not bad. Dun, 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 dun. And there it goes in the back there.
Moopsie.
Moopsie. I spent a lot of money to take GLP-1 and didn't work. It messed up how I metabolism my present. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. That's always tough. It messed up how I metabolize my antidepressants. That's tough. Because they do kind of tie in. Your metabolism does tie into how antidepressant medicines work. And one and the other don't necessarily tie together. You know what I mean? It sucks. I'm sorry. Wait, they're literally talking about chickens. I mean, I've raised chickens before, but this is an odd commercial come up. Oh, this is good. Michael Watchner wrote this too, didn't he? Yep. This is one of my favorite. Like, ha ha ha, I get it. Kind of little jokes.
Candy Mountain, Charlie. Yeah, Charlie. We're going to Candy Mountain.
Delighted joy and sweets. And join us. So nail spreader goes the other way from the curve downward. Okay. Vanessa Kirby made an amazing Invisible Woman. She really did. Not that the rest of the cast wasn't good, but a lot was riding on her shoulders as Invisible Woman. Just throwing that out there. But I really did also love the guy that played Eddie on Stranger Things playing the Human Torch. He was perfect too. Does it go on both of those? Yeah, it does go on both of those, yeah. There we go. Whew! So now that both the tail end says nail spreader. What that means exactly, I don't know. Does it spread to actual like nails? Probably. To pop tires would be my guess. On to 92. Literally a step for these three pieces. The entire step. I love how it's just basically Beethoven's Fifth for Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four. Then these bad boys go in the back. A step just for that. I'm sorry about the money wasted on that. Did you determine to not take them on your own, or did you get like the doctor to talk to you about it? Like a lot of Arlene's medication took trial and error too. Like she needed medications for something a long time ago, and she couldn't take certain versions of it because it was messing with her. I like how it's like fateful but also chipper. That movie is, pardon the pun, fantastic. If you've never seen it before, Fantastic Four First Steps is an amazing movie. And you're like, we have. Oh, that's right. You know, I knew it and it slipped my brain. Because I talked to Suburban Paint, and the lady that's in there told me, she goes, it always moves because it's always the weekend after Easter. So I didn't even think it was this weekend. I knew it, but I didn't think, oh, in 2 days, in 3 days, in 1 day. I didn't even think about that. 1 second. We're going to try to go. But not sure if it's going to be Saturday or Sunday. Like I said, I didn't even plan for it because I knew it was coming and didn't think about it all week. When Easter came up, I'm like, oh yeah, it's this next weekend. And I didn't even think about, oh, like all week long I haven't been thinking, wow, it's this weekend, it's this Saturday, it's this Sunday. Didn't once think of it. Like I was aware of it, but I didn't think of it. Two. Oh, and Sarah, what are you up to tonight, by the way? I didn't talk much behind that and say hi, who are you? By the way, I've known Sarah for a long time. I just wasn't sure if this was the new screen name, so my brain was not braining. I hope to go. Like I said, my brain just didn't think it was. Again, I knew, but I didn't think actively on it. If that makes sense. I thought so. I'll probably hit that up later. It's all good. I was hoping to see. Wondering if you go on Saturday. I hope to see y'all. Me too. I love seeing you the other time that went. The one time I actually remember going to Saturday. The one time I actually was. I did. I was very glad to see you. And I saw a whole bunch of friends. This locks in here. Look at this. Bum, bum, bum. Nice. I know you couldn't see some of the trim on that. We're literally down to the last few pieces. That's what's crazy. Boom, 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 boom. And then this bad boy goes right here. Yeah. Have a nice look. Yes, go look and enjoy your. Oh, yeah. Go enjoy your Fortnite. Guess what I found, folks? More stickers. The dreaded stickers. Okay, these go on this like this. It says it's number 8, which is what? The bat chute. There they are. There's bat chute. I don't want this. We heard that already. Do I want to listen to this? It's beautiful music. But, and it won an Oscar. There's so many pieces it's going to take you forever to finish. I don't even think it's going to take me forever. I think it's going to take me two more streams, maybe. Forget the top of my head as I do this. If you all need me to change the music, let me know. Because this one is the sad one. There we go. There's number 1 done. But like I said, I got 4 bags last night. There's 17, so 4 streams roughly. I should be able to get through number 5, 6, 7, and 8 tonight. If I can get to 9, that means I'll get it done in 4 streams for sure. I think this bag is taking the longest just because we're having to do all these stickers out the gate. There we go. But yeah, he won. Michael Watchner won best individual score. Not score, but best individual Q, which means an individual piece for a one scene of a movie. For this. I think this is all the pieces that are left. So I'm off screen on that. I'll try to bring it back on screen so you can see. So that's bag 5 done, and we're not even barely 30 minutes into the stream. So each bag's taking about 30 minutes. Because the little 2 pieces that are left are just the spare parts. Because these lights are easy to lose. So has everyone heard Married Life, even if they haven't seen it? I think a lot of people have seen it. Because a lot of people do reactions to the clip. But yeah, it won the Oscar because I guess at that time they had an Oscar for best individual. Like a cue is basically, for those that don't know, you probably know me. You're very smart and keen on film music. But a cue is specifically that's CUE. A musical cue is one scene worth of music, not a theme, but a use of a theme. It basically, if you own a soundtrack album, it'd be one track of it, one track of the soundtrack. And this piece won Best Cue Oscar. Well, of course. I don't know if they still even give that Oscar out anymore for Best Individual Cue. They give usually Best Song and Best Song and Best Score. Like Best Original Song. Sometimes Score Adaptation. I don't even know if they do that on a regular basis. Because obviously there's not many scores that are adapted from other sources. Kubrick did that a lot. But obviously there's not a lot of that going on. There we go. And Michael Wachno said he wanted a melody so simple a music box could play it. And he actually has a music box, the little metal music box that you can crank the handle, and he just goes dee 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 dee. And it's like he's got the Ellie theme as a music box. That's called Ellie's theme, by the way, if you didn't know. And I don't know if I want to tell y'all why it's called Ellie's theme, because it's not a sad story. It just makes you want to cry a little bit, if that makes sense. And if I've already told y'all, I won't bore you with the story. It's not a boring story. I just don't want to. If you want to know why, I'll tell you, but I don't want to hit you with something emotional, because it's pretty emotional. Like I said, I will tell you, but it's kind of emotional. I don't want to hit everybody else with tough emotions this late at night. Oh, Bear McCreary wrote the God of War score for the game. Barry McCreary wrote the music for Walking Dead. That kind of makes sense. This is Hedwig's theme. I was going to say, do I want to listen to Hedwig's theme? I'll listen to Hedwig's theme. I don't want to cry. Then I won't tell you. See, that's what I figured. I was like, I know Sarah's lurking. I know you're here. And I'm like, I know you've had a tough day. And I'm like, I don't want to make you cry. I love being informative, but that's a story for another day if you care to hear. It's a beautiful story, but it's also, oh, I don't need these pieces there. I'm looking for a specific piece. What am I looking for, JJ? It just goes to show what a great composer Michael Wachno is at nailing like an emotion. Speaking of great composers that know how to nail an emotion, we've got this gentleman, Gentleman John. Johnny T. Williams. Yes, T is his middle initial, I promise you. We've talked about that before in stream. Like how I know it's Johnny T. I don't personally know him, but Henry Mancini knows him and he calls him Johnny T. Williams back in the 60s. I'm like, that can't be the John Williams. And then I found out later, yes, it was that John Williams. Johnny T. Williams is John Williams, that guy. They go that far back. It's kind of sad because him and Mancini knew each other pretty well, and Mancini's no longer with us. Like, that's a classic John Williams thing. He used that for, like, the Ewok fight music. He also has that used. Not exactly, but that same idea. That they call it planing in music. You have the same chord that just moves position. Another fancy musical term for that is parallel motion. I always loved Harry Potter, but I know that's why I was debating whether I wanted to listen to it or not. That's exactly why. Because I'm like, John Williams is not involved in that, and the cast is not involved in that. But she can take a flying leap because of that. And you know she's just doing the new show to get as a cash grab to erase the original cast, because the original cast is staunch against her. That's my opinion. She's just like, oh, if I make a new one without those little bratty kids, ruining it with their opinions of what I think is about my crappy opinion, I can erase them completely. It's Daniel Radcliffe erasure is what it is, and Emma Watson erasure and Rupert Grint erasure to erase their opinions. Is my opinion. It'll never happen again. What you mean a new show? Yeah, it's not the same. Screw her for trying to stay relevant. And she opens her mouth so much. Like, literally, just keep quiet. Keep quiet and live on your millions. She's like, no, I want to become an activist and keep running my mouth. You're such a dummy. If you have a weird opinion, don't speak it out loud. That's a sure way to make yourself not liked and not rich. But rich people think they have the prerogative to do anything. Oh, I see what you're saying. But I'm saying I think that's her attempt. I'm not saying it will. No. That Daniel Radcliffe will always be Harry Potter. But what I'm saying is I think it's her attempt to try to erase it. I'm not saying it'll be a successful attempt. Oh, she's not going to be successful. She's a piece of she's garbage. Well, I mean, I don't want to say she's garbage, but because I don't like saying that about a human being, but the way she acts is completely garbage. That will work. That will work. And putting it simply, she doesn't get to decide how other people live. If you don't like how they live, let them live. My rule of thumb is, does how someone live hurt me or hurt themselves or hurt others? If it doesn't hurt themselves, doesn't hurt me, and doesn't hurt others, I could care less how someone lives their life. Because it doesn't involve me. But she decides to make stuff that doesn't involve her. I lost a piece and now I can't find it because I'm going to have to crawl around, guys. Hang on. Fun times.
On the ground we shall go. 5 tiny pieces we will. Yeah. Found it, I did. Right below me it was.
Oh, yeah, that's what her intent is, but I'll be a success. Yep. Oh, yeah, that's what intent is, but I will be successful as when Stephen King tried to erase Stanley Kubrick's version of The Shining with the miniseries. Yeah, and I like Stephen King. I do. But he got real butthurt about The Shining. I like The Shining. I like Stephen King. But he got real hellbent about... I don't know if I'm going to listen to this. I don't know what this is. I mean, I know what it is. I can see what it is on my screen clearly. But I'm not familiar with the work. It's Dracula by Danny Elfman for the 2025 score. I didn't know there was a 2025 movie, Dracula. He got real butthurt. Wow, this is, guys, check out the grammar on this guy. Want more viewers? Me some want more viewers. Best followers and viewers on streambo.org. Remove this space. Thank you for that ban. Do not play Shun the Believer. I'll do it for free for us. I will do it for free. Because I can do it for free.
Shun the non-believer. Shun.
Get 'em, kitty.
Shun.
Want more viewers. Me so want more viewers. I swear to God, that sounds like Jar Jar Binks. Yay! Thank you for being old. Is that a red panda emote? Who has those? Those are adorbs. Centaur. I don't know a Centaur G. What does Centaur G do? I like to know about other people. Where do you go besides here? I'm kidding. No, but for real. What is Centaur stream? They seem cool if they got red panda emotes. They get my endorso right there alone. What was I talking about before I thought? Okay, what? Okay, I already did that. Okay, but what were we talking about? Yeah, Stephen King. Okay, Stephen King. I do like Stephen King. He's got some weird ideas, but I think he's an okay guy. But he got on this kick that Stanley Kubrick was trying to erase his Shining with the movie. Because he was like, Halloran's car in the book was a red, no, a yellow. I think it was a yellow beetle. And look what's in the ditch, a yellow beetle. It's like he killed my version of Halloran, and the red car that gets crashed in the ditch, that's Halloran's car. He switched the cars on purpose. It's a erasure of my version. And I'm like, maybe it's just symbolism to show his was different. Because he didn't want to show like he was crapping on your story because he was like, this is my version of your story and it's totally different. He lives in Scotland. He mainly streams Pokemon. Oh, okay. He's a graphic designer. Did he make his own emotes? Probably. Cool. I'm not much of a Pokemon enjoyer. My niece is a Pokemon enjoyer. Pirate Mama's daughter is a Pokemon enjoyer. And apparently really ate alive the new Super Mario Brothers movie for reasons I will not disclose. Because I don't want to spoil it for everybody. The Batman. It's called, oh, Catwoman? Oh, yeah, Catwoman was in the new Batman. It was Zoe Kravitz. Not my brain not remembering for 2 seconds that Zoe Kravitz was in the new Batman movie. I mean, to be fair, I know he did. He did what? I know I talked about something and my brain went. He did Pokemon content. Right. Sorry. My brain was like. And I'd forgotten that, like I said, Catwoman's in the new one. Now, I know what you're going to say. He created his own emotes. That's what I said. Right. Thank you, Mew. My brain's like braining over here. I know what you're going to say. I know what you're going to say. I know what you're going to say. And I kind of agree with you. But I think there's room. Did you say, I speak and that happens. I speak and then happens. I was literally just talking about your daughter. Pirate Mama, how are you today? Welcome on in. Oh, I meant to check for that thing before I went live. I can still check for it now. Hold on. I know what you're going to say. Mew. Yes, Michelle Pfeiffer is probably the definitive Catwoman, but there's room for others. Docs. I thought there was a way to save your profile. Mine's blacked out probably because I'm live. Is it custom browser docs? No, that's not it. I think it's there's an option where it says profile save docs. I can't access it now because I'm live. Yeah. Busy. I literally was just talking about your daughter and her love for Pokemon and the new Super Mario Brothers universe movie. I didn't want to say anything more beyond that and why she liked it because that would be spoilerific, and I'm not about spoilers in this channel because I love you guys too much to actually give out spoilers for a movie you may want to see. Because that would be crappy. Does that not go like that? Oh, it does hang over the edge. That's by design. Okay. Zoe Kravitz was sufficient as Catwoman. Was she Michelle? Oh, wait. What? Oh, I never put the cheese pieces on. Oh, Jason. That's why they were overhanging. I forgot those pieces. And then these go like this. But she was... Did I show you the crochet Jigglypuff I made? No, but if you've got a link, you can put it in chat. Maybe you did and I forgot. You have to remember, I know Pokemon. I know what Jigglypuff is. He's the pink one with the swirly on the top of his head. And we're not doing this. How old is your daughter? I'm still a fan, and I'm pushing 40. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't counting on that, but thank you, Cuphead. I played some Cuphead music for Arlene. She was like, wow. I'm like, uh-huh. My crochet Insta. Could you put the link on there? I'll show it off. It's just I don't have. I have time. I could track it down. I don't want to make time in the middle of the street. If you can grab it. If you can't grab it, I understand, and I'll try to make time. Because I know you got a lot going on too. If you don't want to share it, it's fine. I'll figure it out. Because I know you got a lot going on. There we go. Staring intently at Lego logos, saying, I'm busy right now. My crochet is Joy's dream on no stupid keyboard. You can copy and paste the link in the chat. It won't eat you, I promise. We talked about this the other day, sis. Okay. Well, you're not gonna give it to me, are you? I'll just have to manually farm it. All right. What if I didn't want to? No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I realize that I know not all platforms make it easy to do that. The task I asked you to do. Are you on Facebook as well? Or is this somebody else that has the exact same name as you? Did you make a banana for your son's Curious George? No, this is in 2016. I don't think. Oh, this is you. Do I follow you? I do. Never mind. I'm following you. Fine. I'll go to Instagram. Go the hard way. We're going the hard way. We can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. We're going to do this the hard way. Ultimate Reaper, welcome on in. I know you've talked here before. It says first time chatter. I thought you've been here before. Mew isn't actually my favorite Pokemon. They're in my initials. I knew that one. I'm half tempted to say Mary Elizabeth Winstead every time I see you, and I know that's not your name. Well, that's because I like Mary Elizabeth Winstead. And my brain's like, oh, Mary Elizabeth Winstead. Oh, wrong initials. Because her initials are also Mew, M-E-W. I too building Lego. What are you working on? Someone dropped in the other day and they were asking questions about Lego and then they disappeared. Wasn't you? I got a book of like 20 creatures. Nice. What are you working on now? I'm working on this gigantic, as you can see, gigantic Batmobile. I can't even put all of it on camera. This is the base of the Batmobile. It's huge. And then we're on bag 5 or something. Bag 6, I think it is. I'm trying to make all the logos line up. It's not a crucial thing, but I kind of like to make them match up as much as possible. Can we not talk about cancer in these ads? Well, Mew, I think I knew about you. It knew you were here, Mew. This is called Rooftops Wild Ride Part 1. This goes over here. Does that fit on here? It goes up underneath like that. Okay. There we go. Like that. What are you using for music? Spotify? No, I'm using YouTube Music. The tubes of Ubes. Its algorithm of predicting what I like to listen to is actually pretty close. How's the build for this? This is 17 bags, and we're on bag 6. The book looks like this. For scale, there's my finger. And this is where I'm at in the book, thickness-wise. So, pretty good. It's got a lot of fun stuff about it. I've enjoyed it so far. The only thing I don't like is that. All of the bat stickers. I keep thinking of getting this one to go with the 1989 Batmobile on the tumbler. Yeah, it's been good so far. I mean, look at the mobile crime computer back here. You can see the perfectly labeled. It's encyclopedia of stickers, to be sure. Yeah, that's the only thing I hate is the dreaded stickers. But if you know the trick, which is to peel the sticker, put it on a corner of a brick separator, so it makes it easier to negotiate. That made it a little bit more palatable to do this. Okay, so we've got 4. Here's your favorite Catwoman, Mew. That's why I said it knew you were here. One of these, one of those, 4 of these, one of these, 1 slope and 2 tiny bricks. Is it a 2 wide slope? Yeah, it's a 2 wide smooth slope. So it looks like that's all the pieces we need for this step. We do this. Oh, I'm missing a 3 brick, which I missed in this step. There's this. Oh, the encyclopedia of the book. Yeah, the book is an encyclopedia. Yeah, for sure. It usually starts up with fun facts, some of which I already knew. Actually, I didn't know this one. At the time the Batmobile sold, it sold for the highest auction price of any vehicle ever made custom for a TV show or a movie. It was like $4 million. It's in the book, though. Look it up. Well, I don't need to look it up. I know this is the wrong Batman, guys. I know. But I do like this Batman. Michael Keaton was a pretty kick-butt Batman, I'll be honest. Bazoink. Bazoink. It's been a fun build. It's just the stickers I'm not a fan of. Hello there. No way. He. Hell here all the way. Right. I like how the sign said, hello there. And it's like, who would have a sign that says hello there? And then as soon as he broke it, I'm like, hell here. That's what it was always supposed to be. Got it. Now I'm trying to figure out how this connects. Oh, upside down like this? Here? Or up underneath? Like up underneath? Nope. What are you trying to do here? Well, you're pretending like you're supposed to lock onto something, but I don't see anything. Like that? Nuh-uh. Wait, does it lock into those? Oh, you're kidding me. You are kidding me. Look at the end of this thing. See those little bumps in? Wait, is it there? Yeah, in there's like little bumps. These little pieces fit into those slots somewhere. Like that? That's not quite right. Oh, I think the plates are in the wrong place. Ah, Medal of Honor Frontline, Michael Wachino. Yep, I thought so. I put the plates in the wrong place in this step up back here. When we built this, I'll try to strip it bare here. When we built this, these plates should be over one space. Like there and there. Tis, bro. I know. Yeah, no, this one's actually Michael Wachino. But the last piece was Danny Elfman. You're right, sis. That was Danny Elfman for Batman Returns. This one is Michael Wachino for Medal of Honor. He's the man that wrote Lost, The Incredibles, Up as well. He actually wrote Up too. Okay, now the slot should allow to fit this in perfectly. See the spaces in there? Yep. Oh, that part was satisfying. Yeah, that was extremely satisfying. It's in 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's actually like a 12-8. 12-8, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Which is not easy to count that fast. But it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, but with threes. Triple it, triple it, triple it, triple it. Triple it, triple it, triple it, triple it, triple it, triple it, triple it. It's insanely fast. Triplets. Ad break ends. We're going to pause. One plate. 4. A 4. That and that. All right, guys, we're back. I didn't realize we were an ad, so as soon as I realized we were an ad, I stopped and I organized all my bricks for the next several steps to complete this bag. While we were also doing that, I also found the Jigglypuff. Look at this cutie. Look at this cute Jigglypuff. I'll read your chats too in a minute, too. I didn't realize how much I'd missed in chat. You guys are chatty, and I don't mind that. I love that. But I was not paying attention. I love me some Danny Elfman, right? Danny Elfman is next tier. Danny Elfman doesn't get as much mainstream love as he deserves. Tis, bro, I know the steps were wrong. My package arrived. Is it bad? Then I forgot what I bought. Not bad. It's a nice surprise. I'm stuck in commercials. 4 of 8. Oi. I ordered this 3 months ago. No, it'll be a surprise. Exactly. There's nothing wrong with being surprised. Bro, right? Early birthday gift. Exactly. I'm stuck in ads too. And they got just 10-second ones. They're not just 10-second ones either. It's the Boeing 747. It's the Boeing 747 space shuttle carrier. Nice. How many pieces? 2.4K. I need a link. Right? Isn't this cute Jigglypuff? My daughter loves it. Thank you. Isn't it cute? I'll put a linky link in chat if y'all want to take a look at more of what my sister has made. Make sure that's the right link here, folks. I don't want to open up some random artist that I follow. Good, we got it. But I wanted to show that off. Now that I had a chance to go hunt down the link on the break. Yeah, share me. So let me see what the space shuttle one looks like, if you don't mind sharing. I mean, obviously I know you haven't built it, but what's the set look like? It's not shiny. It's not shiny release. The Pokemon must complete the shiny dex. Yeah, not that one. It's not the shiny Jigglypuff. Okay, so we're at this step. This is from Project Hail Mary. I've heard good things about it, but I have not watched it yet. So no spoilers if you've seen it, and you won't get any spoilers from me because I've not seen it. I heard it's really good. I heard a friend of mine had read the book for that, and asked the same guy wrote The Martian, or same woman. I don't know if it's a man or a woman. And they were like, The Martian bored me. Project Hail Mary, I couldn't put it down. So while they were bored with The Martian, Project Hail Mary, they were held in they loved. So that's a good sign, right? That means it's going to be probably a little bit better. Not that The Martian was bad. I haven't seen The Martian either, but again, when this book is better, that's a good sign. Aha! Spoilers! It stars Ryan Gosling. It involves a project. They call it Hail Mary. Big spoilers, guys. Ooh, I just ruined the movie for you. It might be a last-ditch effort because it's called Hail Mary. Oops, spoiler. No, I'm just kidding. That's a pretty obvious metaphor. A Hail Mary pass is like that pass you make that's at the last second, thinking it's not going to succeed because it probably won't, but you got to take your chances. Why is that not fitting in? That feels like an illegal building technique. What's going on here? Did that not go? Is it supposed to sit all the way in more? Oh, it wasn't all the way in. There we go. Now it's 100% in. I was going to say, why is that sticking out? Because it was that feels like an illegal building technique because it hadn't fully clicked in. That's why. Now it's fully clicked in and engaged. Okay. So that was a little fun. I wasn't expecting that to fit like that. All right. I know I just ruined the whole movie for you guys, and I'm sorry. All right, I'm heading out, busy all week, and tomorrow won't be any different. You forgot you bought it. I nearly bought the set the other day. Glad I didn't. Oh, you almost bought? Oh, thanks for the following, Ultimate Reaper. How'd you find us? Was it just because of the Lego tags? I thought I've seen your name before in other people's streams. Like, people I know. Sis, hit me up if you need any more help on OBS. You know where to find me. I'm hiding in plain sight. I know it might not be necessary. Let me know how the recording goes, too, with the podcast. Let me know if everything works out okay with that. I have my stylus I can tap on this screen. Yeah, always good to see you, sis. Always good to see you. I know you can't always be here. I love it when you're here all the time. Well, I love it every time you're here. There we go. And for those that can't make it, I always feel bad that life has probably dragged you away. That means you're probably busy, and that always makes me go, oh man, if life is that crazy for you, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm not because you're not here, but because that probably means you're so busy, life has got you by the throat, so to speak. But I know you got a very active life. It's been kind of busy for me as well. Just getting random bits and bobs done. I played with my new toy today. Well, it's old toy. My heat gun. I got this ages ago at a bin sale, and I have never used it. And I was using it to melt some hot glue, and it was amazing. Like, my wife has a headband I want to repair because the headband itself is kind of like too loose. Like, look at this headband. It's so loose. She was like, I want a tighter headband. So I'm using the heat gun to melt the glue off of this, and we're starting to get it separated off the headband. So I could save this part and just put it on a new headband that's more tough, tight. Tight like a toiga. No, not that. But you know what I mean. So we got to have 2 of these and 2 of these. I'm going to make sure I got all my little dot guys taken care of too. But yeah, I feel like I've seen your name before, like in either Pinion or in Andrea Eno. And if it's neither of those and you just randomly found me, I'm glad you did. But I'm glad you also didn't buy that again. I accidentally bought one Lego set twice. I have the cactus twice, the succulent set. I have one I got to repair because it fell apart. But my wife bought one not thinking we had it already. I'm like, we already did. So I've got a duplicate of that one. So I've got an extra one I can probably sell or give away to somebody. I had thought about doing a giveaway on stream for it. Is that sliding down in there? Look at this end. All those colors you'll never see. Just sandwiched in there. I know the camera isn't focusing, guys. I have the camera locked into a certain focus so that it won't, you can see this and this won't be blurry. So I'm sorry the close-ups are so blurry. I could turn on the autofocus, but if I do that, then every time I move here, it could defocus it. And I want this to be in constant focus, even if the close-ups aren't. I know I'm sacrificing close-up goodness for the rest of stream being correct, if that makes sense. Okay, that's just an extra piece for that, I think. They usually give you extras of these kind of pieces right there. But I'm just making sure I didn't miss one tiny one that goes somewhere critical. They usually give you the extras of those. I just want to make sure this wasn't that case where they gave me an extra one and I missed it. Yeah, it doesn't look like it is. It looks like the only 2 you use I've already used. It's crazy that we're just barely approaching the halfway mark on this thing, and it's still like 95% hollow, I feel like. The other 2 there, that's it. We're on to bag 7, I think, folks. Oh, and I already see stickers. Oh, I already see stickers in bag 7. Oh, the tragedy. Bag 7 we go. This is the Anakin's Dark Deeds for Revenge of the Sith. If you didn't already know this was John Williams, I mean, I don't know how you wouldn't know this is John Williams. So distinct. I mean, even though he's a late romantic style composer, and that's hardly unique in the sense that there's a lot of late romantic composers, it still sounds very much like John Williams. Even though he didn't invent late romantic music, somehow it just sounds like John Williams regardless. As much as he didn't invent the style, you can tell it when it's him. And I'm not being hateful. I'm just saying, like, John Williams didn't invent that style of music. That was like Wagner, Bruckner, Mahler, Gustav Holst did some beautiful stuff with it, among others. I mean, there's tons. But at the same time, I'm not saying that to be hateful. I'm just saying that to be saying if you like John Williams, you might find about 3 or 4 other composers that you adore as well and didn't even know, because a lot of what John Williams did was based on the ground that they laid, you know, earlier in life. I still haven't seen the new Superman. David Fleming wrote the score, apparently. I know nothing about it except that David Fleming wrote the score, which I just learned just now. All right, guys, here we go. Cringe time. We're looking at sticker number 6. It should say gas. There's 2 gases. All right, deep breath. See how I got this caught in the corner of the sticker? Now I can position it where I want it. It's a trick I learned from a builder at the Lego store. It's not foolproof. Like that's a little crooked. You can see it's a little crooked. It's not horrendously crooked, but it's a little bit. It's because I didn't center it exactly perfect. Now this guy goes here on that little orange thing. I think so. Yeah. Now we do the same thing on the right side and do the same thing. So we got the 2. That's a beautiful theme. Wah, ba, ba, ba. That's beautiful. That's referencing John Williams' theme without actually using any notes. Okay, there we go. I can't tell if this is using any. I mean, it's referencing the John Williams theme without actually taking any direct It's referencing without taking off direct notes. I'm trying not to fall asleep. Oh, if you gotta fall asleep, fall asleep. Are you trying to stay up for me? You don't have to stay up for me. Yeah, that was Superman from the new Superman, which I've not seen. But you can hear little kind of references to John Williams' ideas without being exact copies or anything. There's nothing wrong with quoting the classics. Oh, Malcolm in the Middle? Really? There we go. That's a little bit still crooked. That's okay. They'll be crooked together. We pop that bad boy in there. There we go. There we go. Perfect. So now that's good. This is Cars. It's Finn McMissile from Cars 2 by Michael Wachino. See, Michael Wachino is very, very diverse. Is that really where that goes? Yeah, that's really where that goes. Okay. We have 2 of these. 2 of these. We'll be done at about 10 o'clock. My goal is to get 4 bags done tonight, leaving me with about... we're going to have a marathon run, I think, to close this out. Is it 2 of these? No, it's 2. Trying to find the pieces. These go... I'm going to put these out of the way because these are distracting me. Here's 1. Is it these? No, it's not these either. Okay, what am I looking for? There they are, these pieces. We're looking at those pieces. And then 2 of these pieces. Wait, these cups? Yeah. Okay, so these go... This one goes like this, with this, and then this piece, like that. Then we do the same thing on the other side. So left and right. Now this one goes, how? Connecting to what? Above that? You butt. I guess they both go on top of each other in that same orange spike. So these go downward. And these are supposed to fit on top? Maybe? I guess? Yeah, I guess it's supposed to go on top of this where these... I don't know if you can see. We scooted over some. But see how this goes in like this? Watch this badness right here. See right there? How that fits into that little orange thing right there? This bad boy's supposed to slide on top of that. Right there, see? And clip on like that. Which gives you like, I guess, like 2 fender cover things. I know this is upside down, guys, and I'm sorry. All right, now we're on to bigger and better things. We need one of these. 8? 8. Just line them all up, folks. We always love to have you here, Mew. But if you have to fall asleep, it's very understandable.
No.
You know, Cars is one of the few Pixar movies I haven't seen. The Good Dinosaur I haven't seen. I have not seen The Bug's Life. And I've not seen any of the Cars movies. Planes I'm not going to bother to watch because it's not even Pixar. It's Disney. It says from the same universe as Cars, but it's not from the same producers. I was paying attention to your little spiel there. What you call it? Well, I can't see in there. There we go. The little touches like that are kind of neat. Oh, okay. So this fits under here. Can I fit that under there? Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look how neat that is. This is right set up for you guys, too. That slides in there. And makes a nice little grill. Nice. Two and two. We need 2. Whoa. Don't go anywhere, book. 2 and 2. These are easy to put together. And then these fit. Next time I have to disconnect my work keyboard. I'm going to see if I can slide it up here and it won't fall down. We'll see. Good. That gives me a little bit more room to negotiate. Okay. So we've got that step done. We're on step 129 now. We need one of these pieces, which is not this one. It's this one. We need one of these, and we need a red 2-piece. So this goes like this. This fits at the end like this. And this goes, you can't see it, but oh, neat. And then that fits all together with this. I'll see if I can do it again on this next piece. So this goes like this with this piece. Well, you're going to be pooped like that, aren't you? You're going to be poopy like that, aren't you? I'll try to fit it in with this. Watch. Sorry it's such a close-up here. But this piece fits right. See that little gap right there? That gap piece fits right in there in that gap. Nice. YouTube. Okay, what are we looking at here? If this is that chicken lady dancing again. I'm just kidding. What is this? I'm curious what this is. I'm not mad. I'm curious what it is. A Lannister always pays his debts, but is this music from the show? Remixed? Let me see what's next on here if it's nothing I want to listen to. I mean, I do like Cuphead, but I don't want to listen to that right now. So let's try this. I'm trying to see if I can find it on. I got it. I'm going to listen to it here. I'll put it on YouTube Music. Yeah, so it's from Game of Thrones. I couldn't tell. The image looked like it was from Game of Thrones, but it didn't seem like it was indicating it was from the soundtrack. It's because it's a special mix of something from the soundtrack. So it seems. Oops, did that just bust that? Wait, was that supposed to be down like that the whole time? I think so, yep. Nope, that's not where that goes. Back up a little bit, Jay. There we go. Not again! Ah, I see it. It's been a minute since I've seen Game of Thrones. We're going back through Walking Dead to get reacquainted with that because I watched an episode. I'm like, what happened in this show? Because the part where we left was kind of getting a little bit dry and boring. And when I watched the new episode, I was like, this is interesting. I watched an episode that was on Pluto TV, and I was like, why did this get interesting? And I really wanted to see how we got to that point, but none of it made sense because I hadn't watched Walking Dead in years. And that's on me because I'm like, what is this? And I had no idea what was going on because, you know, we tuned out of Walking Dead a while ago. So again, that's kind of on us. But we can get caught up again. So it's so like me to love the song from the Demented Family. Is this Circe's theme? I'm just kidding. 4 of these. The Lannisters are one of the great, well-written characters, family characters of all time. It just sucks that they're monsters. Although I do have to agree with what the dad said. If you have to tell people you're a king, you're no king. And I'm like, yep. He's a right guy. He's absolutely right. A man who announces he's king is no king. Mm-hmm. That guy gets it. Unfortunately, he gets it. We have 2 of these and 2 plates. So where do these go? These go here. Oh, it goes here. Man, I gotta listen to the new Black Keys album more. Why do I have one of these pieces? Did I miss a step? Maybe they gave me an extra one. Nope, they didn't. I forgot a step. I knew I missed something. Jason. Not my dumb butt missing a step yet again. Strange women lying in ponds distributing souls. Strange women lying in ponds distributing souls is no basis for a system of government. I mean, if a watery tart slung a scimitar at me, does that make me a ruler? Whatever he says. I just like it he calls a watery tart. He's not refers to Excalibur as a scimitar. That's hardly a basis for a system of government. That was classic. All right, we're on back. Wow, we actually got caught up. We were behind on that last bag, but we got caught up in this bag. Bag 8 at the 1 hour 30 mark is right on pace. You know, for the longest time, I couldn't remember the theme for The Walking Dead. All I could hear is dum dum da 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 da. I'm like, wait, that's Game of Thrones, Jay. and I couldn't place I couldn't actually remember what the Walking Dead theme was. So when we started rewatching the show, I was like, honey, let it play out once. I need to remember what the theme sounded like. Donna, 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 Donna. I'm like, oh, there it is. It's Donna, 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 Donna. I'm like, that's there you go. My dumb butt couldn't remember it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll never forget the first time I ever saw an episode of Game of Thrones. One of my friends was doing a graduate piece, and it involved an episode. She's like, it's okay if you haven't seen a single episode, and she sent a link to you could watch the episode. The episode is the one where the Red Witch like takes off her dress, gets naked, and literally just like devolves into an old woman. And I'm like, what did you just make me watch, Lindsay? She was like, yeah, it's wild, isn't it? What do you? And then she has filled out this questionnaire about the episode. And I think a lot of us were like, some of us knew. I mean, I'd never seen an episode of Game of Thrones. I knew of it, but I was like, oh, why is this woman taking off her clothes? Why did she turn like 125? Like, I had no context. So when I finally got to watch the whole series, and I was like, oh, here she comes. And Elaine's like, what? I was like, watch it. Here it comes. She's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, watch. What does it? Seen this. Been here already. That's an extended cut from Eric the Pooh. We're gonna take this extra slow to not skip any steps. All right, if you're still with me, I wish Reaper, if you've got a image you want to share of your what you got in your stuff, or you may have just dove into it like, hey, fun times. If you did, wherever you are, if you're still here, I'd love to see a picture of it. I could probably track it down. I'm just kind of building, and I didn't want to track it down if I didn't have to, but I can. Does that go? Yeah, there we go. This is kind of the bulk. What do you call it? Not the bulk, but the bulkheads. Yeah, these are like bulkheads. They stabilize everything. They're lightweight. We have one of these. What are those? One of these. One of these. One of these little sloped curved plates, wherever the hecky doodle they are. Dirty birdie. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. I mean, I could have. I just could have stopped. Oh, we also have a plate? Do we have a plate that didn't listen? Ah, yeah, I missed it. There it is. Hello, that's strange women in puddles of water are no basis for a government. God, this thing's being massive. I showed Laura a part of Food Wars. She was like, what did you just show me? What's Food Wars? I feel like I know it, but you're going to have to remind me because my brain's like... Would you help out a friend? Bro, would you help out a friend? What am I doing? Double. Double that. There we go. Let me find a scene. Okay. There we go. 2 of these clips. We got those 1, 2, and then 1. Is it a flat plate? Yeah, it's a flat plate. Man, I'm dropping everything today. I'm dropsy. Except it's like the moopsy. 6. These bad boys. Wait, is that right? Where do they go? Oh, okay. So this one does go kind of sort of over that. I do like this theme for the. This is from the Batman. Michael Watchnow's score for the movie starring Robert Pattinson. The Batman. I do love this one. I've told you how much I love this. It feels inevitable. Like it's supposed to happen this way. There's no other way it can happen. It's an unstoppable force. I like how these bricks will do like a 2 and a 3, so it staggers that to support this brick here. Like even this one, it'll be 3 to span this, so this isn't loose. So that 3 spans to lock that in place. And then this 2 spans to lock that into place. Pretty nifty. All right, we have a long one and a 2. 2 of these and a long one. And these go either side of this. Like that. And then these go either side like this. I'm feeling that this is like the cockpit. I think this is the front and this is the back. Yeah, this is the back, this is the front. Not the bat phone. Oh my word, guys. Boom, 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 boom. There's the bat phone. Evening, Commissioner. And then this red piece goes all the way flush to the front, I think. Yep. Oh boy. Most everything in this set has a duplicate. Almost everything's in pairs left and right. Not everything, but most everything is like a pair. So if you pair it up, you're pretty much close to being done. Okay, it looks like a lot of these pieces are in this thing right here. We need 2 clips. Let me get the bag over here. So this isn't a Game of Thrones thing you're talking about with Food Wars. An elbow joint. A long pole. A clip with a gray grill piece. 2 cup holders. Boom, boom, boom. There's that piece. That should be the entirety of the build here. Those should be all the pieces I need. So this goes onto this. You almost can't negotiate these pieces. Plus you'll never see them anyway. Now this slides onto this. And then connects to this. Okay, cool. So this is like a brake pedal. Like that. I guess that's your gear shift too. Feels a little like an illegal building technique, that. Is this an after stream enjoyment? There we go. That's the interior of the car bits. I know it's the simplest dorky thing to like, but I do rather enjoy that theme. This simple beat. It is indeed not for streams. Okay. Let me open it up then so that I can have it available for after. Let me skip the ad and pause. Oh, not another sticker. There's two of them. Seven. Sticker set 7. We need 2. Okay. We need 2 orange cheese wedges. What do we need? We need 7. The Bat Ray. Is it the Bat Ray? Yeah, the Bat Ray. The Bat Ray. Oh, but now it's a little crooked. Poop. Can I move it? Did I mash it down too much, or can I move it? Well, that mashed it down, so it's stuck. You try to position it too much, and you'll mess it up. So let's do this. Does it go there? Yeah. Not me digging around in my crotch to find a Lego piece. Oh my gosh, my tummy hurts a little bit. There we go. That got it done. Oh, okay. There's a red piece that goes on the top here too. like that. So this goes like this. That goes like this. That goes like this. There we go. And now those both say Bat Ray. Although that one's really crooked, you can tell. Oh well. All right, we're looking for 2 old golden bricks, 2 black dots, 2 orange lights, it looks like, 2 orange brackets like that, well, red, 2 gray dot pieces. Is this our last bag of the night? Yes, it is. Okay, so this is the simple stuff. Trying to fit these in. Sorry, I can't see these. These are really tiny pieces to fit together. Okay. I was kind of waiting on that, but it wasn't going to happen. Well, I guess it's the same thing twice, aren't they? Again, trying to make the logos match up as much as possible. Man, it's always doing stuff. Let's do some peppy music. This is playing a thing from that. A thing from that. A thing from that. Another Game of Thrones piece. Are we feeling instrumental? Ooh, what's this? Let's see if this is any good. This is from... I wondered if they did music for that. This is a new release. It's called Good Mouse. There was a game called Mouse PI where you play a mouse cop. And it looks like Cuphead the way they got it with the old-fashioned animation. But it's very tongue-in-cheeky. Like it's modern sense of humor, but with old-fashioned animation. And guess who they got to do some of the music? Caravan Palace. I'm like, if I'm about to do a game that's retro, but with a modern sensibility, I'd hire Caravan Palace in a heartbeat. You are supposed to... Oh. That's the way it goes, Jay. Makes me want to play Bioshock. Sorry, I'm building this a lot off screen. Oi. Come here, you fat fingers. Ah! There we go. Those plug into that like that.
Good God. Ricky! Crazy!
What?
Oh, God.
This has no name. What the heck? It looks liminal. Guys, I just want to tell you right now, if I disappear, it's the song that killed me. It looks liminal, I promise you. Yeah, like I said, if I died, the song killed me, guys. This graphic on this song is insane. Like, I feel like I'm going to die. That's like 7 days.
Come out, walk on my feet hurt. Hey. Joe, walk on my feet hurt.
Why are your feet hurt, baby? I heard you, but
Oh.
I didn't understand what that meant. I mean, I know what it means. Your feet hurt, but I didn't know. What is that?
Mormons.
It doesn't mean Mormons, love.
Oh, it's some crazy stuff, yo.
I tell you, this graphic on this song is crazy. That voice reminded me of Batman. Which voice?
Boom, chick, boom, boom.
Batman.
I'm Batman. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. It was Batman.
That's not how that goes, is it? I mean, this is what it looks like, but does it fit in there? Does that fit like that? Well, oh, and I said 7 days, probably. Oh, it's a taillight. Nice. Okay. I figured that was the case. Boy, but this graphic and this music, ay, ay, ay. There's no artist listed. There's no song title. It's like, I'm telling you, I don't want to share it. I mean, I'd like to, I want to show you real quick. Hold on, let me turn off the Logitech. Look at that. Like, that graphic is liminal. There's no title. There's no artist name. I'm right. Right. I'm like, and this is how I die, folks. That's what you call liminal, because it looks like I'm going to skip it in a minute here. Give me a minute. I mean, it's gentle, but it's also like, but why? Why is there no title? Why is there no song name? Why does it just exist? And why does it look like an old VCR is regurgitating a pattern onto the floor with no title? I'm telling you, that's the song that's going to kill me. If a song could kill, it's that one. You think I was kidding? That was, yeah. Okay, algorithm, you're sucking tonight. You hardcore suck. I know, I was like, do I show this to the stream? And show you what I mean? Or do I make you accidentally join the same curse? Like, I don't want that for you either. Yeah, the algorithm tonight blows chunks. Wow, this is blowing chunks. Yeah, and it's like, wait, I think you've heard this one before and you liked it, right? The algorithm's trying to, like, suck up now. You've heard this before and it sounds remarkably close to stuff you listen to. So, we're good now, right? You're just trying to kill me, algorithm. No, we're not good. I think we got it, folks. Yay! Okay. These are spare pit parts. I know that. There's a flat, smooth piece, one stud, a gray stud, a clip like that, and this. Those are usually spare parts. Because those are the kind of craps you break or lose. The teeny tiny ones are the ones that give you extras of.
It's Batman.
So that's where we are, folks. We got it. Bag 8. We didn't get any more than bag 8 done. But we got up to bag 8. Like we thought we did. 4 bags a night, it seems like. 4 bags full. Perfect timing, indeed. Let's take a quick look at the back end of the car, or the front end of the car. Which is what we just did. There's the headlights that we just put into place. Those were the last chunkers we built. And then, of course, the most of what we did today was in the back end and the front. Look at the wires in the back. I don't know what those brown bags are. Are they utility bags? Are they just there for decoration? I don't know. This is obviously where the bat turbine will go when we get closer to the end. It's literally just a solid chunk at this point. We're on bag 8 of 17. We have 9 more left to go. And we're about halfway through the book. Because there's a lot of extra accessories. We have an ad starting in about 2 minutes, but we're not going to let the ad go through. Because this is it. Yeah. Step 317 is airing the tires. I'm trying to see what else is there. Anyway, we're in a good place. It's a nice solid piece. I'm not going to lie. It's hefty. I can't wait to put the tires on it, though, but, you know, that's like the next to last step. I'm going to go to sleep. Yeah, I'm going to lurk. I'm going to raid real quick, and we'll be bouncing out of here, guys. We're not going to sit around here long. We're not going to sit on our laurels. We're going to find a nice, cozy channel to bop ourselves into. You, thanks for sticking around. Everybody that came in, thank you. Oh, Be It Easel. Be It Easel, she's a nice place to drop. Did we go her? No, we went to Andrea last night. Be It Easel's so rarely on. Got 3 dubs in a row with my nephew. Nice. Let's go find ourselves a... What's her name? A Be It Easel. I think. Because I'm going to look real quick and see. Yeah. Be It Easel. She's wonderful. She's cozy. A nice, cozy place to drop you all laugh at. I love you guys. I'll be back next week. We'll continue Birdman. It'll probably take me 2 more streams. We'll probably do an extra jumbo stream next Thursday. So we can get this done. Because I can get 4 bags an hour. That'll get me 9, 10, 11, 12 next week. And then next Wednesday. And then 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, which will be the finale. That'll be my in-office day, so it'll suck. But you know what? It'll be a nice finale. Guys, I love you. I will see you next week. Let's go say hi to Be It Easel. Rita. She's amazing. She's a wonderful artist. She's doing sock puppets now. Sock puppet theater. So we will show her all the love. Got 3 dubs in a row. It was hilarious. Why was it hilarious? I want to know. Guys, Be It Easel's wonderful. She's a wonderful person. We got to continue. I was doing a co-stream with her. We were drawing different Star Trek characters. She was drawing painting Wayu, and I was drawing Shran, both Jeffrey Combs characters. Guys, I will see you next week with more Beatsmen. Love you guys. Bye.